Hello everyone. Today we are going to see how to create an Arduino based relay controlled wireless power transfer using Proteus. Now let us first understand what is a wireless power transfer. A wireless power transfer is a circuit is in which the electrical power is transferred from the one transmitter circuit to another receiver circuit without any physical contact between the circuits. Now as you can see, here is the transmitter and this is the receiver. These circuits are not connected, but still there is an exchange of energy and power. How does this work? So in the supply, if the supply is AC or if the supply is AC voltage, the AC voltage result in a changing EMF. Changing flux will result in a changing flux. Now this changing flux according to Faraday's law will result in an EMF. Now this EMF will be generated in the receiver. Now this due to EMF, a current will flow since the load is connected, and this is how a wireless power transfer works. The wireless power transfer is basically dependent on mutual induction and electromagnetic induction. Now let us go to our project and see the components required. First of all, we need a V sign which acts as the voltage source to provide sinusoidal AC waveform power supply of 220 volts RMS with frequency of 50 Hz. This is our V sign power supply. Here, as you can see here, the amplitude or peak voltage is 311 volts and the frequency is 50 Hz. You can change it according to your requirements. Next, we are going to need an Arduino Uno, which is an open source microcontroller board on Atmega 320p 328p microcontroller. Now this is my Arduino Uno board. If according to your availability, you can either use an Arduino Uno, Arduino Nano or Arduino Mega. Next, I am going to need a transformer, trans 2P2S, which acts as a replacement for the air core and acts as a representation of mutual induction that is necessary for power transfer. Since I cannot actually simulate the mutual induction through air, I have used a transformer and we will assume that the transformer core is air. Since in wireless power transfer the core is air and the flux is passing through the air from one coil to another coil. Next, we are going to need a relay which closes the switch for the wireless power transfer circuit so that it gets on and starts conducting power. So this relay will get on and it will start conducting this, close the circuit, and the circuit will start conducting whenever I press this button. Next, I have used a button which will provide command to the relay as we have seen just now. Next, I am going to use a fan DC AC motor. This acts as an output to the load of the wireless power transfer so that we can see physically that the wireless power is being transmitted. Now let us see the Arduino code. The Arduino code is pretty simple and it's just is based on the activation of the relay. Here I have declared two pins, constant pins of relay and button. Now this is the variable for button state. This is whether the button is high or whether it is low. Now in the setup I have written pin mode relay output and pin mode B pin or button pin output. Next, in loop I have first of all taken the values of the button. Okay, this is in B state. I have taken the value of the button whether it is in high or low state. Next, I have checked whether if it is in low state, then the relay will be activated, and if it is in low state, the relay will not be activated. Okay, now let us compile. Let's compile, and now let us copy the hex code. And paste it in the Arduino Proteus. Now let us run the simulation. As you can see, here the circuit is active and it is transferring power wirelessly. Here the voltage is 221 volts, or though it's varying, but it's around 220 volts. And this is the voltage which is wirelessly transferred through the mutual induction air core transformer using an actual transformer that I have used here, assuming that it is air core, and the voltage here is also varying around 220 volts. And this is our load or as you can see a motor, it is rotating. So showing that the power is being wirelessly transferred, and it, as you can see, its speed is increasing. Now if I press this button, it will the circuit is off. Now the power transferred here is going to zero, and as you can see the AC voltage is decreasing, but it is decreasing but due to inertia of the motor, that is the motor has some speed left. So due to inertia, it starts acts as a generator, resulting in some residual voltage generation. And as you can see the speed of the motor, as the inertia is losing its inertia, as the speed is decreasing, the voltage is also decreasing. When the RPM of the motor becomes zero, the voltage will become zero. This takes some time. As you can see here, it's decreasing since the inertia is high. So decreasing. So as you can see, the voltage is almost zero now. So this was our simulation of a wireless power transfer using Arduino and relay. Thank you.